Where is it? Oh, I guess I would need to zoom. This is the Annie list in progress. Not a lot here though. Just basically everything I watched on the channel, plus a couple of things. And then I've got Manga list. That's also pretty short. But your name is really popular. Yeah, you just gotta put your name in like the hashtag. Hashtag your name. Actually, I think that's kind of worse than ride your wave. And I just need to word it properly. How do I say this? Clip worthy. Oh, sorry, I'm using the rant anyway. Um, right. I know this is like artificial, but like it's not really. It's a real hot take. Um, but yeah, honestly, anime hot take, and you might hate me for it, but like hear me out. I know everyone loves Your Name. Wait, shit, sorry. For some reason, it's called Your Name, right? Kimi no Nawa. For some reason, when I say Your Name, I keep thinking I keep mixing it up with this. What's this called? Is this Your Name in April? No, it can't be. Your Lie in April. For some reason, it keeps getting mingled in my head. It's kind of fucking me up. Also, I'm cold. Your Lie in April. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Start over. Honestly, anime hot take. Might hate me for it, but I don't know. I think it's pretty true. Your Name. I think it's a great anime movie, and I think it probably set a lot of trends. But honestly, I would recommend Ride Your Wave. I think it's better, and I think it's very similar in the sense it's like a paranormal, like post-mortem romance story, which sounds very weird. And obviously, like the plot's not the same, but I really think it's a bit better. But that's just my opinion. And then you end it with that, something like that. I don't have any more hot takes besides my Higurashi hot take. I probably should do that though on a Higurashi video. I've said it like every time I say it, I get a comment. Actually, Aiden, can't do that. Man, just say it in every video. No, dude. It is like one of the few. Last time I talked about it, man, it's always paragraphs. So I was like talking to this user about it. Then she started bringing up Alfred Hitchcock on me, and I was like, "Yo, I'm losing. I'm losing." But I don't want to change my opinion. I still think it's right, but no one else does. I don't know. I don't know about Your Name, man. I think it's like a pretty great movie, but should it be the number one most popular anime on this site? Probably not. What is? I haven't looked at this. It's different than my anime list. My anime list had like the new Bleach is number one. Honestly, I also think Demon Slayer is a little overrated. I haven't watched the movie. I think it looks good, but the story is like extremely generic, and I don't like how they handle like sword stuff. Like I understand like I like the art direction, and I like how water techniques are like more flow of the sword and how it's depicted. I think it looks good, but I don't really understand how like fire, like the fire swords work. Like water's like more about sword flow, but how does like the other elementals work in sword play? You don't like any of the top four movies. That's a little spicy. You don't like Spirited Away? I'm actually super excited to if the live action play comes to Toronto, I'm definitely watching it. But I think Spirited Away is probably one of the better Ghibli movies. That being said, I haven't watched them all, and I don't know what this is. I haven't heard of it, but it's number 5 on this site. All of these are movies, huh? Oh wait, this is for movies. I was like, wait, okay, why is this all movies? But I guess it made sense. It's overhyped. I mean, it's definitely the most hyped Ghibli film. I don't know if it's the best Ghibli film. Out of what I've watched from Ghibli, I think it's my favorite. For me, I'll be honest, there's a lot of nostalgia. It's Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, and Howl's Moving Castle. So the top 3. So I guess I'm kind of basic for Ghibli movies. I do think they're all pretty good though. I do have a soft spot for what's it called? Nasika of the Wind Valley. I also like that a lot. Oh, I've heard of Pancreas. I want to eat your pancreas. The name sounded ridiculous, so I never checked it out. I'm very. I'll be honest. Probably another fault of mine when it comes to anime. Titles really. I'm really judgmental on titles. I like, and I probably shouldn't be, but if it has reincarnated in its title, if it's like a long ass light novel title, I usually dodge it. It doesn't mean it's bad, but it just sounds weird. I'm trying to think of examples, but there's like so many just weird anime where it's like, oh, I was reincarnated as blank in blank, blank, blank. And they're usually pretty bad. You bought it because the name sounded funny. That's usually my opinion, but for like anime and stuff like that, I don't want to invest the time for a funny name. But I don't know. I feel like a large portion of light novel adaptations are usually bad. There's like some good ones for sure. Not gonna lie about that, but there's a lot of like not so good ones to sift through. Hmm. Mononoke is your favorite Miyazaki film? I think it is too, but it's also the first or second one I watched. It's either that or Spirited Away, and I probably watched it the most out of them. I love Howl's Moving Castle because I'm also a big Kimura Tatsuya fan, who voiced Howl. So it kind of just worked out. I mean, I was a fan of him after my anime phase, because then I went into like a J drama phase for a year. But he always has like the most reincarnated as a vending machine. Oh no. Oh, but honestly, Kimura Tatsuya has like one of the most digiched stories for voice actors. Apparently, he recorded his voice lines for Howl's Moving Castle in one take in one day. He just came into the studio, he read his lines, and he's like, "Yeah, that was pretty good. I think it's good. I'm just gonna leave." And they just used it. I've literally never heard of just a one take voice actor, but he was like really big back then. So he probably, I don't know if it was like if he knew it was good or if he just bodied it, but it's always a funny thing. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't read light novels at all. The only light novel I've read was the first novel for the what's it called? Fate Apocrypha. Like when I was in the hospital. I do really wanna eventually read. I think the first light novel I wanna read is the Boogie Pop series because I really enjoyed the anime. Yeah, they usually make you do multiple takes, but I I don't know if this is true. I think he's probably like one of the most famous Japanese persons ever. Like they literally had a parade for him last year, and where my dad was living. It's crazy. Devil's a part timer. I want to eat your pancreas. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I want to read Boogie Pop. I feel like it'll be pretty good, even though people didn't like the anime. Even though I thought it was good. Should Acura be this low on the list? Probably not. Should Perfect Blue be this low on the list? Probably not. But it is what it is. Should Grave of the Fireflies be on this low? Probably not. Hot take. I think Ghost in the Shell probably should be this low. And I'm a huge Ghost in the Shell fan. But I feel like a lot of people watch the movie and they're like, yeah, it was alright. I wholeheartedly like would suggest the standalone complex. I think that's like the best version of Ghost in the Shell. I know people love the movie, but I honestly think the TV show is like a good amount better. Yep, popularity rankings. It's fine. I don't really have a problem with it. At least they're like semi-popular. Also, really hot take. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time was really bad. I don't know if it was really bad. I watched it a while ago though. I can't really remember what happened. I remember kind of liking it, but it's probably when I was in high school, so my opinions do have probably changed. All right, purity test. Have you watched Karen no Coyote? It's at a 73. Wait, that's not even the real movie. It's a fake movie. Haruhi movie? I don't think I've actually watched a Haruhi movie. Also, Summer Wars being this low is kind of surprising. Thought that was a fan favorite. Nope, no Karen no Coyote. Okay. No purity test avoided. Hey, look, it's the your name killer. Ride the wave, ride your wave. There it is. You know what? I'll give it a heart. It is now the only favorite on my thing. Because it is. Yeah. Karen no Coyote, I would say, as a high schooler. Actually, I don't know. Whenever people ask me what's my favorite anime, I just say that. I don't know if it actually is my favorite anime, but I used to freaking love it when I was. I actually watched. Last time I watched it was when I was in the anime club in university. I'm like, yeah, they have a box and they're like, hey, would you recommend any animes? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Watch Karen no Toyote, and then they like put on the fifth movie on the meeting, and I'm like, okay, probably like should start from number one. But everyone loves number five, so yeah, I like one movie. Can I comment now? I remember I was trying to comment about energy drinks, but they wouldn't let me. I feel oh man. Just remember back in the days arguing online about anime. That shit is that shit was sick. I guess what thoughts on the list? Do I have good taste? If you've seen any of them, you might not have. I don't know if any of these are. I mean, some of them have to be popular. How do I zoom? Oh, zoom. Boom. You read Blem or Knights of Sidonia or Kendon. I've read way more than this, but again, it's literally like add one a day. I don't know what a lot of these are. Um, if you like sci-fi, I would read Blame. Kendon's like a martial arts thing. Blame? Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, Blame's extremely popular. Knights of Sidonia is by the author of Blame. It's really good too. Gameron's like fine. And these were like I was on a historical phase where I was just reading historical army military manga. I would recommend Kenjin though if you are into martial arts. For the longest time, it was the only thing I would actually follow. Now I'm following more, but it's good. This is also good too. I'm basically right now I like martial arts manga a lot. Um, like a good sci-fi I might pick up. Fantasy is usually not great, but again, if it's good, I'll pick it up. Dramas, like I love dramas, but they're usually not great. You would give it a shot, okay? Just don't watch the Netflix anime; it's pretty bad. Also, the art style's pretty stuffed for a while. Then it gets like this huge glow up, like after like 50 chapters. It's good though. People don't love the second one, but yeah. And for anime, what do I got? You read comedy. I don't know if I've read a lot of comedy manga. I probably have, but I just don't remember. Is Kengan Ashura the sumo one? It is not. Bas- no, that's something else. That one's not great. It's basically like the premise is in the underground business world when like let's say two companies like want a property, when they can't settle it, they both have like these affiliated fighters, and whoever wins in like a one-on-one match, like, and it's not like a like just fight until one's knocked out using any martial arts style. The winner like gets the prize. Though though that being said, well it does have that premise, it's like 70% tournament art. But it's really hype. It's actually like one of like it goes insanely hard. Like one of the best. It is the best tournament I've seen. The Netflix show though, it kind of take the good thing about Kenjin that other martial arts stories don't have is like it actually has like great characters and some good slice of life funny moments too. While others ones lacks that, but for the Netflix show, they kind of just trimmed that out, and people didn't love it. Sure, it's exciting. Well, for me, it was. I know some people don't love it. I know they've always had a rivalry with the Baki series, even though I think it's way better than Baki. But yeah, it's everyone's taste. For anime, I think this is just mainly what I watched on the channel. Plus, I just put, like I said, I think the Ghost in the Shell TV shows better than the movie. Natsume Book of Friends, great show. The Higurashi stuff, of course. I think July and April's a little overrated. That's also a hot take. Like, it takes a simple story plot line that's done a lot, and it does it really good. And I will admit that I think it does the dying love interest probably like on the top level. Um, like one of the best I've seen it done. But it is, I don't, like story wise, I don't think it's super crazy. Like, and the point is it's not supposed to surprise you, I guess. Unless you're not like used to the genre, where you're like, oh, maybe she will survive. But if you've seen like, there's a bunch of stories where they kind of bait that, but you know she's just gonna die in the end if you're used to it. The manga? Yeah, I haven't checked it out. Maybe I could eventually. I always find it kind of funny that music-based mangas are usually like really good. Like they usually pop off like really hard. Like I loved Bet's manga. I thought that was great. I thought Nana was great. Though that's I don't know how much of a music manga that is. I miss Nana. I remember that shit got canceled. Or not canceled. The author got sick. As do every good manga series author gets sick. And then like 4 years ago she's like, hey guys, after like a 10-year hiatus, she's like, hey guys, I'm gonna start Nana again. And I think she just never she never started. And I don't blame her because she's sick, but it happens every time, man. It's the curse. The curse. Would not recommend Cheer Boys though. That's that's the only bad what I would consider a bad anime I've watched on the channel. Everything else has been like good to great. This was my only miss. Ah, 100-day anime challenge. Favorite yaoi anime. Oh shit. Now we're talking. Maybe they should get better working conditions. Yeah, that's true. It's actually just, I think that's also, just the culture, right? Because at first you need to grind super hard. And if you're not like the top of the top, you probably won't. Like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is just the culture until like they start really respecting you and giving you more leeway and stuff. But it like hits everyone, even the Bleach guy. That's the infamous one, right? Where his the publishers hated him, and he was like, "Yo, I just wanna do my story." That's why, even though people probably don't like it, I think month-to-month releases are probably the best for authors. There's like just normal authors, they just release like one or two books a year. I can't imagine having like to write and draw something weekly. 3 hours a day. The Naruto guy did. Oh, I didn't know that. You'd think they would like if you're literally like the best. Um, you'd think they would like give you more. Like I don't know, give you more credit. Like Naruto's like one of the biggest shows anime ever. 8 out of 10. Since the work is split, a writer, an artist, an inker, and a literator. In Japan, one guy. Yeah, I think they usually have an like assistants for just the like background and shading and stuff, but yeah, writing and drawing's usually pretty rough. Oh, that manga was sick back in the day. Guessing it's done now. The ab girlfriend one. Holy. I don't even think this is a hot take, but I think Koa no Katachi is definitely better than your name. Your name, like by a lot. Now I haven't watched the movie, but I thought the manga was like really good. Like one of my favorites. Well, I don't know favorites. I can probably fit it in the top 10 if I organized it. Entirety of One Piece 2 weeks. Yeah, that guy is crazy, man. I haven't like I've read some One Piece, but like the arc they just finished, didn't that go on for like a year or two? Imagine having like an arc that long. Can't even imagine that. What does that mean? Oh, okay. That does get a heart. That's a Higurashi and Umineko fan. You didn't like the movie, but the manga's incredible. Yeah, I thought the manga's incredible. I literally have it in Japanese in my room before it got translated that I picked up on Japan. Um, I didn't watch the movie because usually it's worse, and what's the point? But manga's great. Also, I didn't like this is a. I heard someone say it. I haven't confirmed it, but apparently, like, was it this year? I don't know. It can't be this year. Maybe it's like the span of like 3 or 4 years. But either this year or like in the span of 4 years, more like anime has been produced than since like that time altogether. Like, let's say like 5 years. Like in the span of 5 years, more anime has been made than what? Than 2017 and down. I don't know if that's true. That sounds insane, but there is so much anime being made. It's probably true. Well, I don't know. Especially if they count I don't know if they count other I guess they would count other like stuff. Especially since they're starting animating webcomic stuff, like Korean webcomics and stuff. Also hot take. All right, this one I mean they're hot because people will disagree. I don't think I've read a Korean webcomic like that I think is like super great. Like top of the line, like a top tier manga. Um I've read some good ones. I've read some good ones, okay. But nothing like mind blowing. Like manga has gone from disappearing from mainstream bookstores to outselling not only American comic books, but even outselling regular books. Yeah, it's crazy. It's lapping comic books. I haven't really either. Yeah, people love it though. Like whenever a new webcomic that's like an anime adaptation, they're like, "Yo, it's time!" And then when you check out the webcomics, it's like let's say it's Solo Leveling. I think that is actually like I'm not saying it's trash, but it's like it's what I hate. I don't know. They have a very there's a tendency in Korean webcomics to have the overpowered uh the overpowered MC who everyone thinks is weak, but he's not. I kind of just hate those storylines. Obviously, like One Punch Man did it well. There's some that do it well. Like actually, what I'm currently reading, this is like one of them. And surprisingly, I'm like, yeah, this is actually kind of fun. But usually it's not cool. I don't know. It's just not. They don't make it engaging enough, or there's just too much of them. Like Solo Leveling is like people like How is that doing on the site? Does it even track solo leveling? Solo. Sojo. Maybe it doesn't track webcomics. Oh wait, this is it, I think. I don't even know. There's so many level up. So many level up shit. Oh yeah, this is solo leveling. Third most popular of all time in the manga section? You're insane. There's no way. Oh man. I wouldn't put Demon Slayer up there either. I've read the manga. Well, not all of it, but I think once it loses the animation quality, it's just kind of mediocre. Berserk being below solo leveling. Kind of insane. You know, Chainsaw Man and Attack on Titan, it is what it is. I don't think there's like a universe where they wouldn't be on top, even if I don't think I won't put any of the top four except Berserk. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I was never a big Attack on Titan. I think Chainsaw Man's actually like pretty good. I haven't watched the anime. Um, I think it's by favorites. Maybe a combination of favorites and ratings. I actually think Chainsaw Man's like pretty good. I wouldn't put it in my top three. Berserk's always like possible top. To read the time skip, then I liked it. Yeah, opposite for me. I haven't even read the time skip really. I think the time skip's after all the big stuff, I'm assuming. Oh, for Attack on Titan! I thought you were talking about Chainsaw Man. Attack on Titan. I watched the first season of the anime. I thought it was good, but nothing super great. Then people told me, oh, the second season's worse, but the third season pops off, and then I'm like, the first season was like good, but if the second season's worse, then I don't even know if I want to get invested in it. Um, so I didn't read the Attack on Titan manga. I can't really comment on it. I know people hate the ending though. Uh, I also think Tokyo Ghoul's kind of bad. I like season two a lot more than one. I don't know. That's just from what I've heard from people. I think the first season of Tokyo Ghoul, the anime was like actually insanely good, and then it fell off hard. But even people were like, "Oh, the anime ruined season two. Read the manga." I read it. I'm like, still kind of bad. It's just very confusing. The ending was horrible, and I would not recommend. I'm not gonna watch or read Attack on Titan. The only possible way I see that happening is if like you date someone and you're like, "Yo, let's watch it," then I'll be like, "Fine." Yo, dude, the first season of Tokyo Ghoul, I thought it was pretty good. The second season's bad, but the climax was like pretty fun because it's just like a whole out war. The next generation, like post time skip of Tokyo Ghoul is actually like horrible. It's so confusing. I don't know why. Like if it was just they just didn't make it so confusing, it would probably be fine or even like great. But yeah. What else is here that I know? I think Tokyo Revengers is kind of ass. I know I'm being critical, but like it's kind of ass. Horiyama. I haven't read it. I don't even know what that is. Sounds familiar though. but I didn't think it was popular as the other series. Hmm. Vagabond's sick. I don't know if like Vagabond's so good, but I don't know if I'd like put it in the top just because it's not finished. And it's not like Berserk where the guy actually died. He was just like, yeah, I'm just trying to like do other stuff. I'm just trying to teach people basketball. But it is good. I really wish it continued. Actually, I like Komi. Komi does Komi fit your boat? That was a that was pretty fun when I was reading it. I loved looking at the comments where everyone would hate the Gairu character, and I'm just like, yo, she's just living her life, man. No bully. I liked her. I was reading Komi from chapter one. Yeah, it's good, man. I really liked when they introduced the secondary love interest. They kind of made it interesting, but people are like, "Yo, fuck her." But it fell off at some point. I haven't read it in a while. Wait, am I even thinking of this one? This is the one where everyone hated the yeah, they hate her, man. What'd she do? She's chilling. Oh, you fell off of it. I thought you said it fell off. That's different, I guess. Yo, why is Tokyo Ghoul here, dude? This is so ass. It's just the bad part of Tokyo Ghoul. Bleach. I think Tower of God's not great. The anime adaptation was like really bad, but the manga's like, or the webcomics like not great either. Kono Katachi should be higher up. Uzumaki. I can put that in my top 10, I think. I like Uzumaki. I literally have like 3 or 4 shirts with Uzumaki designed. Steel Ball Run. Oh, the JoJo one? That's probably the best. I don't know. That was my favorite JoJo manga. Though I stopped reading after it, so I don't know how 8 and up is doing. 20th Century. I've never read that. I know I should. I know I should. Dora Hedora. So much stuff to read, man. Part 8 isn't great. I just stopped following JoJo. I've watched part 4 anime and I've read up to part 7. I'm just not that interested anymore in it. 9 is coming out in a couple of days, though I might have. No, I probably won't. Oh, the toilet? Dude, how is this thigh? Did they make an anime of this or something? This was just like a random thing. Yo, this is coming out too. Wait, no. Is this? This was like good, and then it fell off hard. Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a Girlfriend. Where? I haven't read it. And I've heard of it. I know people hated the ending or something. And Grand Blue. Okay, I haven't watched Grand Blue or read it. I do think, yeah, Kingdom would be non-ironically in my top 4. I think. I actually think it's like amazing. This one, yo, it got a 62. Oh no no no. Now I haven't read this, and I know people hate the ending, but I have read this author's other one, whatever it's called, the tennis one, and people also hated the ending for that. But I don't think the ending was that bad. Wait, no, wait, is this? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Wasn't this a girl? Wait, didn't a girl do this? It isn't over? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else, aren't I? Never mind. I retract my statement. What am I thinking of? Domestic girlfriend. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, people hated that, huh? But I read her other one, and apparently people hated her ending for that too. But I thought it was okay. Slam dunk. Doobie Dunky Gaunt. Yay, I'm reading this. This shouldn't be higher than Tengen Ashura, but people love the gods. She's bad at endings. Yo, she just likes to spice it up, okay? Fairy Tale. Hot take, hot take. Okay. Clip it and ship it. Hot take. Fairy Tale is the worst shonen manga I've ever read. I've read the whole thing just because it was so bad. I wanted to continue. I don't. I've never. I met one Fairy Tale fan in the wild, and it was my coworker that we like quit a couple weeks ago. Um, I just can't understand it. Literally every arc has the same structure. It's just bad. Though if you disagree, hit me up. I would like to know what's good about it. Besides Urza being kind of hot. There's the take. Ooh. Never heard anyone. Dude, obviously people liked it though. It's a very big series that's been going on forever. It has a sequel going on right now. Like, it's popular. They're somewhere. Well, this site's. Is this new? I don't even know if this is new. Yo, Claymore. I like Claymore a lot. This was a good manga. Even the ending where she goes Super Saiyan. Angel Super Saiyan mode. But I liked her, I like this author's other story. Which one? This one. This one's really sick too. Made in Abyss, good shit. Hello, Era. GTO is this low? GTO definitely shouldn't be low. It's great. I have not watched or read Made in Abyss. Yo, it's Dead Man Wonderland. Any thoughts on Dead Man Wonderland? Now that's a trip. Yo, it's Blame. Oh man. Yeah, Angel Didentsu is great. Here, we'll bring up the my anime list just to compare it. Let me put the BRB screen though. All right, it's time. It's time for me to hit you with the hot take, Jack. Even wait, I need to actually look what it is. I if Yona of the Dawn is what I think it is, I thought that was like not good. But I need to look what it is. Read me back. Where is it? Is it? What is this? Yeah, I think this is ass. Sorry. I did not like at least the anime. I don't know if the manga's better. Yo, I broke the site. Oh wait, it's back? Where's Legend of Galactic Hero? Bro, I watched like 50 episodes of that anime. I never finished it though. I think that was really good though. I think I just got lazy. Bruh. It's I don't know, it was kind of bad. That's all I remember. I don't actually remember the plot, so maybe I'm just tripping, but I just I didn't like it. And I can't give you a reason because I don't remember it. Wait, how do I get back to Manga? Anyways, we're gonna look at the other side. Yo, Berserk's number one. Oh yeah, you're right. Steel Ball's number two. This is a bigger adder. I think the other side has a more teen audience just from the thing. Vagabond number four. Honestly, kind of surprised, but this is definitely a more solid top 10. Respectfully, Monster, Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk being this high is actually very surprising for me. Um, I loved it, but it's also unfinished. Same with Vagabond. It's unfinished. Can you really put like Berserk's different. Berserk's different because he died. But Vagabond and Slam Dunk, the guy just wanted to coach basketball or something. It's a different scenario. Moomins is the best. Moomins. Why does that sound familiar? Grand Blue. Bro, these are high ratings. It's the epitome of sports manga. Yeah, but like, oh no, man. The ending was rushed. Can you really put it that high? I'd probably give it like an 8 because it was really good. Besides the ending. Same with Vagabond. I'd probably give it like an 8 just because it's very good. I don't know what my favorite sports. I mean, if you count martial arts, it's probably Tengen, but that doesn't count. It's not really fair. Uh, that's maybe if it's just the best sports manga. Maybe it just deserves the spot. I'd probably put Ippo over it, but I guess Ippo's not done either. But he's still going, man. That shit's never done end. I haven't read it in it. I read Ippo like once every year. Just hit all the chapters. What the heck is Oyasumi Pumpun? It's a fake manga? Apparently not. It's real. Vinland Kingdom 11. Fine. I'd put Kingdom like top 5. Osayam. Yeah, I hate the name. Ashita no Joe. Real. Monogatari. Light novel. Excuse me? Okay. Oh. No. Sounds interesting. Yo, it's this one. Hot take. No, it's dead. It's a dead manga. I do. Okay. I'm not crazy, but I do like the other one better. The one he did before. But maybe it's just because I read it first. And I was like, yo, this is sick. And then I read this and it's like, oh, lots of similarities. And it's probably more polished, but the other one holds a special place in my heart. Even though I don't remember its name. What's it called? Anyone know what I'm talking about? I'll put the penguin on the list. Or Pun Pun, whatever it's called. Sorry, where did you find the author? Oh, so how didn't we see this on the list? On the other side? It's kind of crazy. I literally can't. I'm blind. I'm dead. Oh, well. It might be on the top manga list. It's basically that, but like less polished. Kind of messy. But it's still kind of sick with it. Uminato made it. Uminato, the manga made it. That's actually very surprising. I've heard the Uminato and Higurashi manga are good, but I didn't think they'd be that high. Hype though. Hype, hype. Made it in abyss. It's that guy who left. Jun. You made it. Nana! One day it'll come back. She said she promised 4 years ago. She didn't lie. Ah, she's probably still set low. Hippo. Solo leveling to 50. You're insane. It's not good. Oh my god. Look at okay, like look at the people. Are this the people who rate it? Oh my god. Save me. I sold my life for 10,000 yen is really good. Consider it on the list. Bet's great. 70,000 people rated it. It needs more. Blue. Real life. That was a good. Real life was good for a bit. Kind of went on too long. Banana fish. Aowashi. Sadly, getting overshadowed by Blue Lock. And I think that's a little better. Windbreak. Okay. I will say, Acura this though. Acura underappreciators. Yeah, I've never actually read Acura, so I can't really comment on it. I will say, even though I was shit talking web comics, I do like Windbreaker. I probably should add that to the annual list. I've caught up. It's kind of like what I do with Hippo, though it's more frequent. Like every like 6 months, I'll read it. It's a sport biking webcomic. It's pretty good. I like the art too. But yeah. Uminato 7! It's still going. Diamond Noise. I like Diamond Noise. Act 2 fell off harder than Act 1, but whatever. Yo, Kara no Coyote, it's my favorite anime. I've never read the light novels because they're not translated. They only have like a very scuffed translation online. I'd buy it if it officially translated. Chihara Furu. Classic. Fate Zero. Aw, Fate. No Taiji Top 100. Dude, I like Taiji a lot. I actually read a lot of it. I don't think I ever finished it, but Taiji's great. Taiji. Tokyo Ghoul. Now this is where it deserves to be. 124. I'll take it. People love Tokyo Ghoul, the edginess. Put it like outer 100. Don't put it like wherever the fuck it was in the on the other site. Fruit bastards. Bastard. I remember reading this. It was bad. Okay. This might sound like kinda bad, but it's not really, but nah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it. I just feel like especially also in webcomics, they have a lot of like bullying themes. And I think it's fine to address them, but they do it in like such an edgy way where I don't know, it's kind of off-putting. Though I guess like bullying and manga is usually kind of psychotic, so I guess it would make sense. They would have a psychotic response. But I don't know, that should just I guess I don't like I wonder if that's no, it's stream. Yeah, I don't know. It always just makes me feel weird the bullying subplot, whether it's getting bullied or like revenge on the bully. I don't know. It's always off-putting to me, though. And then maybe the bullying culture is very different in Asia. Honestly, I know Canada's like stereotypically nice. The worst like bullying I kind of got was like I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It sounds kind of bad when I'm just saying it out loud. Maybe it just hits different. But I usually don't like those types of stories. Or there's like this famous webcomic, um, where it's about this like the government hires this like bully specialist or whatever to like go to schools with high like delinquent counts or whatever, and basically he has like permission to like beat the shit out of the bullies or use physical punishment on them. And I don't know, it's just like cringe. I think it's like fairly popular, but I was reading it and I'm like, oh no, man. It just feels like a power fantasy. I don't want to assume, but it feels like people who got bullied are like, oh yo, read this now, bullies. Which bullying bad. Bullying is bad. I'm not saying it's good. Honestly, I find a lot of manhwa's themes, especially when the title is just like that border on. Yeah, yeah, I do too. That's what I was trying to say. That's a more eloquent way of putting it, dude. Oh man, tomorrow when I'm clipping some of these tapes though, spicy. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. Ping pong. Holy Land. I liked Holy Land. That was good. Billy Bat. Barat. Okay. Thoughts on Baratamon? Any Baratamon opinions? Mostly because some manga I've read, like, yeah, I have not seen the 1995 Rant OVA. Eventually, I might do a reaction video for YouTube. Honestly, if I get to 300 subs, maybe that can be a 300 sub reward. We're so close, man. Anyways, I would recommend Baratamon. I'd probably put that in my surprisingly good animation. Okay, I mean, I'm excited. We'll check it out eventually for sure. Yeah, I'd put Baratamon on my top 10 manga of all time for sure. I love that shit. Ending's a little rushed, but I would even say the anime might be a top 10 or 20 of all time just because it does what it covers justice. Um, yeah, but Baratamon's goated. It's a prequel, Hanada-kun or Honda-kun. Not great. It also has like one of my favorite anime openings. Here, we'll listen to it. I'm not gonna listen. You think? I don't know. Well, actually, copyright? Copyright? You liked Handa-kun? Wait, you didn't know what Barakamon was, but you watched Handa-kun? I mean, it's good, but it's just it's weird to compare. You should read Barakamon. I think it's different though. I mean, Handa-kun's like it's good. It's good. I liked it. I liked it. It's just like Honda-kun's like a 6.5 to a 7 on a good day, and Barakamon's like a 9 to a 10 for me. That's all I meant. Yeah. You got Honda as a grown up. Yeah, it is. This was made before. Honda Turn was more of a spin-off he did later. It's really good though. I think the ending's a little rushed. He is kinda weird, but it's not really like that. Basically, it's not really a spoiler. This is literally just the premise. So, he's a calligrapher, and when he gets his art critiqued by this like really important old guy, so then he just punches him in the face, and his father's like, "Yo, you gotta chill out." So he sends him to this island to learn restraint and stuff, and then it's just like him living in like this country lifestyle on an island, interacting with the villagers. It's very fun. There's a lot of really good characters. What's he doing now? I still don't know how to find the author. Oh wait, there he is. What's he doing? He doing anything? He did spend like it ended like 2 or 3 years ago. He spent like so long on it because his monthly releases. Yeah, I mean he's still weird. He's just like an adult now. Actually, whatever. YouTube. Why am I typing Handaton? I was trying to type the Barakamon. Yo, you can watch the full anime on YouTube. Hi, they're friendly. How could you? Can you watch Barakamon on YouTube? You can. Wait, what the heck? Is this real? Wait, I probably shouldn't. If only. Too bad it's in dub. And I haven't heard this in so long. Chill, Jad. Oh man. I like the song too, but when you listen to their discography, oh, don't give me the full version. All their songs sound the same, so then it's like, I don't know, maybe it's not. But yeah, good anime. Would recommend. If I remember, I'll put that on the Annie list. Surely I'll fill it out eventually. Also, thoughts on the stream title? If she really your girl, how come she dropping Hanny Ho in my YouTube chat? I feel like that's a masterpiece. Yeah, they know how to do really one good song. I'm not gonna take credit for the title though, since I did kind of copy the format, but it's pretty good, right? Uh, though in the DMs, that's true, but I don't have social media. I probably should like I added Darkness Hill Rants later, but I probably should that put that at the beginning because that's when people come to watch. Yeah, put that. I just have a notepad of bangers. I think the original one was, it was from a Twitch streamer. It's like, if she really a girl, how come she dropping lulls in my Twitch chat? I'm like, yo, that's going on the notepad. Yeah, that's a banger. Rolling in the deep. Yeah, he has good titles, man. I can't I don't know how to use this one, but maybe one day I'll rip it off. The title was like, Mommy doesn't know that daddy's getting hot, dot dot dot, in the hobby shop, dot dot dot, watching Dragon Ball Super Brawling. Like, yo, how do you come up with this? That's some gold. I aspire to have titles like that one day. Oh, oh man. Blade of the Immortal. Do people love this author? I don't. I think Blade of the Immortal was pretty good though. I don't like his other one. Bro, the Norwegian friend is still linking Norwegian videos. It's it's so late. I didn't even know it was 3:20 a.m. Probably not after. We'll wrap it up at 3:30, I guess. What are you linking me? I'm not. I guess. Jesus. Okay, I'm out of here. Anyway, oh, the breaker. That's a good one. That was a good Mawa. Um, yeah, it is 3:30 a.m. Or 3:24. I need to go to bed soon. I honestly didn't even know it was that late.